Welcome back to the Jeremiah Show, our holiday music special. She's back. I kind of like count down the days when from the last time she appeared on the show. I just mark my calendar with those big red X's, and I wait till the next year when she will join us again. Anaïs Reno is my special guest. She's a singer, a performer, a composer. You probably know her from the show or from her music career. Um, but she's back, and I'm so excited to see you. Hi, Anais.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Welcome back. You are bringing us a gift here on our holiday special. You're bringing us some new music.
Aw,
I
yay.
I love it. Yay. Suzanna Bowling of Times Square Chronicles says of Anais Reno, here is a genuine world weariness to her vocals that belie her youth. Anais Reno is truly a phenomenon. God, I'm having trouble forming my words there. But I agree with that. I also agree with Rob Lester of Talkin Broadway. He says, gliding on her never straining, shimmering voice, legato passages flow and floating high phrases contrast dramatically with her rich, deep tones. Lovesome Thing. Anaïs Reno sings Ellington and Strayhorn is a tasteful and classy recording debut. Stay tuned. Well, you stay tuned is right. She's got a single, White Christmas, fittingly for the holidays here and for this show. And we're going to play that in just a moment in its entirety. She brought it to the show, and I appreciate that. And I got one more ad, Alex. Ebop spoken here in the UK says, here is a woman singer who stands out from all the rest. And I agree. Like I said, welcome back, Anais. It's so good to see you again.
It's so good to see you. Yay.
Seems like we do this about this time of year every year, doesn't it? It's about once a year,
Yeah,
and
you're right.
we get to see you. Are you on school break right now? Your last semester at
Not
school.
quite. I still have a couple weeks left, and then I'm done for the semester.
Have you been studying hard? You got finals?
Yes.
Yes. Well, I
Yeah.
agree. I'm so happy that you took some time out to talk to us. Thank you. So, White Christmas is out now on Apple Music, and on Spotify, you had mentioned in one of your Instagram posts that White Christmas would be out, your new single would be out on Spotify um, a month before Christmas, roughly around November 25th. But I
Yeah, so
went to
it's out.
Spotify today. It's not there yet. I
Yeah,
couldn't put it in my playlist.
between you and me, there have been a couple delays in getting it on the right account up there. But
Between you and me and all the radio listeners,
yes, don't tell anybody.
don't tell me.
But no, I mean it's there and it will be there. There's no
Okay.
issues or anything, and it's not Spotify's fault, obviously. It's mere distribution stuff. But
Yeah.
it'll
Yeah.
be
That's always it. It's never a real perfect science, is it? There's always something that slows it down in some way. But well, that's just anticipation. We just get to keep looking and keep checking back.
yeah.
And I really want to encourage everybody to go to Spotify and Anais Reno's page and follow her. Add her to your liked artists and musicians. Really some great music. Your full album that I mentioned just a moment ago is there. Lovesome Thing. Anais Reno sings Ellington and Strayhorn. Beautiful, beautiful debut album up on Spotify. And if for the holidays and when you've got even Thanksgiving up here, what tomorrow, when you have friends and family over and you're throwing a party, to put your music on in the background, that really elevates the party. So,
Yeah, thank you for the promo message. I appreciate
well,
that.
you know me, I want to promote you as much as possible. You're one of my favorite artists.
Oh,
Um, so it is on Apple Music, though. White Christmas is out now on Apple Music. And if you follow on Spotify, if you add Anais to your liked artists, you'll be alerted when it drops there.
indeed.
You can also go to anaisreno.com, and there's a lot of good stuff there. Keep up with her there as well. and you can find all her socials, but I'll give you her handle on Instagram and Facebook. It's Anais Reno Jazz. So it's ANAISRENO Jazz. Anais Reno Jazz. So what do you want for Christmas, Anais?
A break.
That's a good answer.
Not from music. There will be winter break, and that will be delightful. And that's all
What
I
are you
need.
gonna what are you gonna do on your break?
Few gigs,
Nothing.
nothing else. It's gonna
Yeah.
be great. What about you?
How long are you gonna be on break for?
I guess it's
A couple
um,
weeks, 3 weeks?
it's a
Is it a
month,
month?
I
A
think.
month is a good time. I bet you deserve. Well, I've
It's a
been
pretty significant
following.
amount of time.
What's that?
It's a pretty significant amount of time.
Yeah. That's just enough to really, like a month is a good amount just to let it takes sometimes like a week or two just to decompress from all the stuff you've been doing.
I'm
And you've
kidding.
been,
I'm great. I'm just excited to get to gig and go hear people and get to be with family. I'm obviously very lucky in that way to be able to do so. So that's what I want, and that's what I'm luckily going to have.
yeah, yeah. And there's nothing more exciting and beautiful than New York City around the holidays.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's the lights of it all, it's the
Music.
slightly less aggressive way in which we all speak to each other on the street. It'll be
We're all
great.
a little more kind to each other.
Yeah.
I spent a Thanksgiving and a Christmas in New York, and my mom flew out from California. She'd never been to the city, New York City, and she flew out and visited me when I was out there. I was opening a restaurant, and we went to Tavern on the Green, all those
Mm.
traditional places, the touristy but traditional places. And it was so just everybody's dressed up and they're all
Yeah, it's so nice
happy.
to see everybody get into it and to see people also maybe having a break so they get to be with their family and it clearly alleviates some sort of heaviness that might be there otherwise.
Yeah,
It's beautiful. It is.
it is beautiful. And your music is like the perfect soundtrack to a
Thanks.
day in New York City, especially around
Oh,
the holidays, the
thank you.
jazz and the vocals. You just have such a beautiful voice. I think it was over the summer. I one of your songs came on. You're on my playlist, and I was walking through. I sent you the video. Um, Walking through just these beautiful maple trees and elm trees, and the music was playing, and I felt like I was in Central Park. It
Hmm.
took me right back
Thanks.
there.
Oh,
Yeah,
yay. Thank you.
yeah. So you want a break for Christmas. What's your perfect Christmas look like? Or or was there one in recent memory that was like your favorite for some reason?
I think that a lot of the corny family Christmas traditions are actually really nice to indulge in once you get to be old and gray like I.
Yeah.
I
What are
think
you, 22 now?
yeah,
Old and
I'm
gray.
20. No, because
You're
I will
20?
admit
Wait a
it's
minute.
yeah.
Hold on. You're 20 now?
I'm turning 21 on Friday though, so basically 21. But
What's gonna happen on your 21st? Are you that type of person that goes out and it doesn't
am I
feel
gonna
like you
get inebriated?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna see Wicked.
I lo-
But basically, I think that growing up, especially in the city, a lot of the typical family traditions around Christmas time seemed corny to me, especially because public schools in New York break is a little bit shorter. But now that I'm in college, I understand that those traditions are actually really fun to lean into, especially if you're with people who also enjoy them, who make you happy, who allow you to stop thinking about everything else for a moment. It's actually really nice to see a show if you're able, or just have a nice meal together, or watch corny Christmas movies. It's just nice, and it's only in the last couple years that I've started to truly enjoy that and understand that I don't need to roll my eyes at that.
Yeah.
And now I very much look forward to it, which is not an aspect of Christmas I had always thought of as part of my plan. But the winds of
And
change blow, I suppose.
yeah, we turn 20 and everything changes.
I know you become wise and
You become wise.
able to
Y-
see things for what they are.
For me, I totally agree with you. And it's kind of curious. It kind of makes you go, "What? Like, why do I think this is corny?" But I
Yeah,
love I miss these traditions. Or why aren't we doing more of like why aren't we appreciating them if for some reason we don't?
exactly. They're
You
there
know
for
that
a reason. And of course, everybody's version of those things is different. But
Mhm.
whatever version I've started to find within my relationships and my own life, as I have become old and wizened, have actually made me very happy
Well,
at the
that
age of 21.
well, you were always an old soul. I think you first came on the show at 16. So you've been coming back for 4 years now. It feels like
Thank
longer,
you
but
for having me for that long,
oh,
especially
yeah, are
now
you
that I'm
kidding?
gray.
Now that you're gray at 20.
Yeah,
Uh,
thank you for not kicking me to the curb.
somebody, I'm the gray one. Okay, I can say that. You can't.
You don't have that energy though.
Yeah. Well,
Neither do
thank you.
I, but it's fun to joke.
No, I think we're both old souls, but we're young at heart, right? Would that be a good
Yeah.
way to describe? Like, we always have fun whenever we catch up. Do you have a favorite holiday movie?
Man, there are so many famous holiday movies that I just haven't watched or that I
I
haven't
haven't.
watched in a really long time. I mean, I what's the one with Scrooge called?
Yeah,
That's
I was actually going to bring, and I was trying to. Is it a Christmas story? No, it's not a Christmas.
maybe.
Everybody's gonna. Everybody listening right now is probably
Oh
shouting
my
at their
God, this is
phone
really
or their
sad.
radio and going,
We need
"It's
to save this
this.
part.
It's."
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta
I
find
think
out because,
whichever that one is made the biggest impression on me as a child, for sure.
and it's the one that's always playing in the background, and
Mm.
um,
I
what
always liked that one.
that we can't think of.
I think it is a Christmas story. Wait, I'm gonna look
Is
it
it a
up.
Christmas story? It's like the black and white, right? The
Scrooge
real classic. And I'm looking up Christmas
Scrooge movie. A
top.
Christmas Carol.
Right.
A
Okay. So
Christmas
you're
Carol. Duh.
yes, A Christmas Carol, Ebenezer Scrooge.
Jim Carrey.
Um,
Indeed.
okay. So I've never seen the classic black and white. Can you believe that? I've seen it so much referenced and in movies and things like that, but I have not seen it and watched it all the way through. So maybe I'll do that this.
I think you
I'll
should do
I'll
that
do that
too.
this Christmas. Let's got to bring those traditions back. How about Thanksgiving? What do you do? Are you with your family tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm just eating food.
Eating food and relaxing?
It's always a nice time of year around the end of November because my mom's birthday is on the 26th, and then usually Thanksgiving is somewhere around there, and then my birthday's on the 29th. And it's typically pretty fun around this time
I love your mom. Is she
because
putting out, has she put out any new music? Is she still playing?
I don't know when you last spoke to her,
W-
but
Um, her and I think Peter or Pete had put
okay,
something
so
out.
yeah, there was that record. She I don't want to spoil anything on her behalf, but she's working on some stuff.
Well, I'll have to
All I'll say.
invite her back too. I haven't seen her for a while. You were both out here in Palm Springs last January, around the first of the year, and I was so, and then in LA, right? And I was so bummed I couldn't make it out there.
I never
Um,
went to LA. I think maybe she did. I'm not
yeah, and
sure.
you were I think Pasadena, and you were in out in Palm Springs. But
Yeah.
well, when are you out here? You said you're in
I'm in Lake
Lake
Tahoe
Tahoe,
in August. And
August.
while Lake Tahoe and LA aren't close, they're closer than New York and LA are. So maybe
Yeah.
that could be an opportune time to.
Well, that gives me plenty of time to to call the clubs and get you booked out here for a few
That's nice.
places.
I'd
So
also just like to have an opportunity to actually meet you in person.
yeah, that'd be nice for sure. To tour you around Los Angeles. If you bring your boyfriend out, I'll take you guys out to dinner. We'll go check everything out and
Sounds good.
hit up a couple nice jazz clubs. Well, speaking of music and holidays and traditions, your new single is White Christmas.
Hmm.
We're about to play it here for everybody. Put this on your playlist. This should be part of your tradition as well, wherever you're at in the world, for Christmas and for the holidays. Throw on and Anaïs Reno's White Christmas. Put that on your playlist. Upcoming before we introduce the song, Anais, let's talk about your upcoming performances. You're going to be at Café Ornithology on
Hmm.
Friday, December 13th,
Yeah, it's my first
7:30.
time playing there. I'm excited.
Yeah, it says it was your first time there. You're at 7:30 and then you're doing a 10:30 show as well?
No,
Or it goes
it
7:30
ends
to
at
10:30.
10:30,
Got
so
it.
it's 7:30 to 8:30, 9:30 to 10:30 with a little break in between. And
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly when this is airing, but this Saturday on the 30th, I'm gonna be at the Club Room in New York.
Yeah, give that out. Club, is it in Manhattan? Where is that at? It's
That's in
this
Manhattan.
will the podcast will be we'll put this YouTube up today and the podcast will be up on Friday and will air on radio next week.
And
But all
then I'm gonna be at Chris's Jazz Cafe in Philly on December 21st, which I'm really excited about. And it's gonna be, thankfully, I don't know how I was able to book them, but it's going to be with the same musicians that are on this single, Adam Birnbaum, Martin Wind, and Keith Bala, which I'm really excited about. So we'll get to talk about the single and the arrangement and how it all came about and what it was like to record. It'll be fun.
yeah, you describe it as a celebration of the new White Christmas single with the band.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
arrangement obviously has been done before many times. The Poinciana Groove, the tribute to Ahmad Jamal's famous recording of Poinciana. But obviously, he passed in the last year and a half or so, and I liked the idea of incorporating that groove in particular because the song Poinciana in the lyric references a tropic wind and trees that blow
Hmm.
within a warm ecosystem. And obviously, the song White Christmas is talking about being in that warm place, but wishing that you could have a white Christmas. And I thought it would be fun to play with that juxtaposition a little bit. And of course, it's not going to be received as this, and it was never meant to be this deep uh, meaning. It's just a beautiful song, and I loved the groove behind it. But knowing that that's there and knowing that there is some sort of nod to Ahmad Jamal, and I love that record. I mean, who doesn't? Live at the Pershing. It's just, it's nice to be able to do, and then to be able to have the musicians who created that seamless transition of styles be there on the gig is very exciting.
Well, really well done. Well done on the music on the single, and I love that description. That gives me the context and to the story to the song.
The
Uh,
context is just enjoy it, but of course there's that too, you know?
there's that. Well, it's funny, those lines popped out at me right in the beginning, and I see things sometimes in like music videos or like I could see it. I could see the palm trees going by me, and I felt like I was in a convertible and the wind was blowing in my hair, listening to your music, Christmas lights around the palm tree
Hmm.
branches, it's
Yeah, it
just
must be strange over there, right? You're like, I guess it's not very cold, huh?
no, no. It rained a little bit this week and it was cold, but I think it was something like 60 degrees. So,
Yeah, I've never
it's
had
always
60.
70 degrees here.
Damn. I mean,
Yeah, it's nice, but a
I'm
beautiful
exhausted.
song. And it's so good to see you. I
You
can't, we'll
too.
definitely see you in August when you get to California. Uh,
Yay.
Anaïs Reno. Go to her website, check it out, anaisreno.com. It's ANAISRENO.com. You can follow her on her socials and keep up with all the great things that she's doing and her performances, mainly on the East Coast, but coming to West Coast in 2025. Anaïs Reno Jazz are her socials, Facebook and Instagram. And again, upcoming Friday, December 13th, 7:30 at Café Ornithology, her debut performance at Café Ornithology, Brooklyn, New York, and Chris's Jazz Cafe to celebrate the new single, White Christmas. We're going to play right now for you with a recorded band. Adam Birnbaum, Martin Wind, and Keith Bala, drums. And again, Anais Reno on vocals. Anais, so good to see you. So
Thanks
good
for
to see
having
Zen
me.
the cat. Zen the
Yay!
cat made an appearance earlier.
The cat did make an appearance. He's sleeping now on my lap, so I can't move. That's
Don't move. Don't move. Love the music and thank you for sharing it with us. And happy
thanks for
Thanksgiving
playing
and
it. Happy
happy
Thanksgiving.
holidays.
Yay!
Okay. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.